The snake made one fatal mistake the moment it crossed the invisible line on the ground. What it saw was only a small cat, quiet still, almost fragile. What it didn't see was the speed, the instinct, and the cold precision of a born predator ready to strike without hesitation. In the wild, size means nothing. Timing is everything, and in this moment survival would be decided in less than a heartbeat. Cats are often underestimated. Whether raised in homes or forged by the wild, they carry the same ancient programming written deep into their muscles and nerves. Their bodies are built for explosive movement. Their eyes lock onto motion with surgical focus. When a venomous snake slides into their territory, fear does not arrive first. Instinct does. The air tightens, the ground seems to pause, and both hunters wait for the smallest signal of weakness. The snake coils, slowly scales, brushing against dirt, and leaves venom-ready strike rehearsed by evolution itself. This is a weapon designed to end fights instantly. One bite, one error, one death. But across from it, the cat lowers its body paws, barely touching the ground, tail, frozen eyes, unblinking. This is not curiosity. This is calculation. Every twitch of the snake is measured. Every breath is tracked. The cat does not rush. It circles, testing distance, forcing the snake to turn to react, to reveal its limits. Then it happens. A sudden lunge. The snake explodes forward in a flash of muscle and fangs, but the attack hits empty air. In the same instant, the cat launches sideways, faster than sight, a blur of fur and claws. A sharp paw snaps down toward the head, not once, but again and again, never staying still long enough to be bitten. This is not chaos. This is a perfected response honed by countless unseen battles. Each failed strike drains the snake's energy. Each precise hit shifts control. The cat remains silent, focused, relentless. No wasted movement. No panic. Only pressure. Only dominance. In nature, hesitation is weakness, and weakness is punished. Moments later, the balance has changed. What entered as a threat now struggles to recover. The cat stands firm, still alert, still ready, proving a brutal truth of the animal world. The deadliest weapon is not venom, but speed, awareness, and absolute confidence in one's instincts. If you want to see how these encounters unfold and understand why nature's smallest predators often win the most dangerous fights, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us, as the tension only escalates from off. Here, the first clash is never the end. It is only the beginning of a deadly pattern repeated across countless encounters in backyards, forests, open fields, and silent corners of human spaces where nature still writes its own rules. Once a cat recognizes a venomous snake as a threat, retreat is no longer an option. This is no longer defense. This is control. In another environment, the tension rises differently. Tall grass shifts slightly, almost unnoticed. Beneath it, a venomous snake lies hidden, motionless, trusting camouflage and patience to deliver victory. But predators recognize predators. A cat moving through the area freezes mid-step. Its ears rotate forward. Its eyes narrow. Something is wrong. The ground speaks in vibrations, and the message is clear. Without warning, the cat strikes first. A sharp paw hooks the snake's body and drags it into the open before venom can be deployed. The snake reacts instantly, lifting its head, body coiling, fangs exposed in a final attempt to regain control. But now, the advantage is gone. Visibility favors speed, and speed favors the cat. The cat shifts angles constantly, never attacking from the same position twice. It feints, retreats, then re-enters faster than the snake can reset. Each movement forces the snake to waste energy to turn to defend instead of attack. This is how endurance becomes a weapon. This is how pressure breaks even the most dangerous hunters. In enclosed spaces, the stakes rise even higher. A sudden encounter leaves no room for escape. The snake strikes in desperation. The cat answers with precision. Front paws snap down toward the head again and again, disrupting aim, denying opportunity. The snake hisses, coils, lunges, but every attempt meets empty space or a punishing counter. What appears reckless is anything but. Cats instinctively target control points: the head, the timing, the recovery window after a failed strike. These moments decide everything. The snake grows slower, the reactions dull. The balance of power tilts irreversibly. Eventually, the threat collapses into stillness or retreat. The cat does not celebrate. It does not chase without reason. It stops at the boundary of its territory, standing tall, sending a silent message understood by every creature watching. This ground is claimed. These moments remind us that survival is not about brute force. It is about awareness, patience, and the courage to act without hesitation when the moment arrives. If you're fascinated by these real-life survival confrontations and want to witness how instinct outplays venom time and time again, make sure to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for the next chapter, where the danger escalates even further. As the encounters continue, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. These confrontations are not accidents. They are tests of territory, instinct, and resolve. And when the threat is no longer just personal survival, everything changes. Especially when a cat is no longer fighting for itself alone. In a quiet residential space, the danger arrives without warning. A venomous snake slips through shadows, unaware that it has crossed into a protected zone. Nearby, a mother cat notices the movement instantly. Her posture shifts. Her body places itself between the threat and what matters most. This is no longer a calculated hunt. This is a defensive war. The snake senses resistance and coils, tightly preparing a rapid strike meant to end the conflict in a single motion. But maternal instinct overrides caution. The cat charges forward, forcing the snake to react sooner than planned. Every second stolen from the snake's timing is an advantage. Every forced movement weakens its control. The fight is explosive. The snake lashes out. The cat counters with relentless front paw strikes aimed precisely where the danger lives. There is no hesitation, no retreat. Each attack disrupts the snake's balance, interrupting its ability to align a clean bite. The cat absorbs nothing directly. Movement is constant. Pressure never stops. In another encounter, the environment shifts again. Indoors, tight spaces, limited escape routes. A snake finds itself trapped where venom becomes useless without accuracy. The cat understands this instantly. It advances just enough to provoke a strike, then vanishes sideways in a blur. The counterattack follows immediately, faster, sharper, unforgiving. What defines these moments is not aggression but control. The cat dictates distance. The cat decides when the fight moves forward and when it ends. The snake, once confident in its lethal advantage, is reduced to reaction and retreat. In nature, reaction is weakness. When the threat finally collapses or flees, the cat remains alert long after the danger is gone. Eyes scanning, muscles ready. Instinct does not turn off just because silence returns. Survival demands certainty. These encounters are reminders that dominance in the animal world is earned through awareness, speed, and an unbreakable will to protect what matters most. If these intense survival moments have you on the edge of your seat, make sure to support the channel by liking the video, sharing it with fellow wildlife fans, and subscribing so you don't miss what happens next as the stakes climb even higher. Not every battle ends in total domination. Some end in a message. In open terrain where visibility stretches farther and escape is possible, the encounter becomes a psychological duel. A venomous snake advances, cautiously testing boundaries, reading reactions. Across from it, the cat stands still, balanced eyes locked, refusing to give ground. Silence becomes a weapon. The snake strikes to intimidate rather than kill. The cat answers without chasing, without panic. A single sharp counter, perfectly timed, lands, close enough to remind the snake how narrow the margin truly is. The cat does not need to finish the fight. Control has already been established. As the snake retreats, slipping back into cover, the cat advances just far enough to reinforce the warning, then stops. Territory is not defended by endless pursuit, but by certainty. The message is clear and final: do not return. These moments reveal a deeper layer of survival. Intelligence, restraint, confidence. Victory is not always about destruction. Sometimes it's about presence alone. If you appreciate these rare moments where instinct meets intelligence in the wild, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us for the final chapter where everything reaches its ultimate conclusion. When the dust settles and the danger fades, what remains is a quiet truth written into the landscape. These encounters were never about cruelty or chaos. They were about balance. In the natural world, every creature survives by understanding its limits and defending its place within them. The cat walks away calm and composed, not in triumph, but in certainty. The threat has been measured, answered, and resolved. Instinct did its job. Speed, awareness, and restraint proved stronger than venom alone. This is how survival stories end, not with noise, but with silence. Nature does not crown heroes. It rewards those who act with precision at the exact moment it matters most. And in these moments, the smallest predator can stand against the deadliest threat and prevail. If this journey through real survival encounters opened your eyes to the hidden intelligence of the animal world, support the channel by liking the video, leaving a comment with your thoughts, and subscribing for more intense stories where instinct decides everything. Stay curious, stay respectful of nature, and we'll see you in the next story.